In a small village of the Zuberi tribe deep in the African jungle, there is a girl named Amina. Amina is different from the others in the village. She has emerald green eyes, in contrast to the usual brown eyes of everyone in the village. Since she was a child, Amina has been isolated because of this difference. Children of the same age do not want to play with her. They often tease her and call her the strange green-eyed girl. Amina's family also does not care much about her. Her parents are busy with farm work and do not spend much time with their daughter. Amina often has to take care of herself, from cooking to washing and studying. She feels like an invisible person in her own home, and the sadness in her heart grows day by day. One day, while walking in the forest in search of peace, Amina comes across an injured eagle. She decides to bring it home and take care of it. Back home, Amina carefully cleaned the wound and bandaged the broken wing with a clean cloth. She knew that caring for an eagle was not easy, but love and compassion motivated her to act. She created a temporary nest out of straw and leaves in a quiet and safe corner of the house. Every day, Amina prepared food for it with her own hands, and often sat by the nest, whispering words of comfort and encouragement, sometimes telling it stories about nature and life. Amina's blue eyes sparkled as she saw the eagle start eating again and gradually recover. During this process, Amina realized that she had a special connection with animals. One day, while she was sitting by the stream, a fawn that had lost its mother approached her without fear. Amina gently stroked it and helped it find its way back to the herd. Other times, she would find a small animal that was injured and always took the time to care for and treat it. Amina's love for animals does not stop at caring for and treating them. She also studies medicinal plants, learning how to identify and use them. She has created herbal medicines to help sick animals. Every time she sees an animal recover, her heart is filled with joy and satisfaction. After realizing her love and special connection with animals, Amina decided to delve into herbal medicine. She started by observing the nature around her, paying attention to each type of tree, flower and leaf that grew in the dense forest near her village. Every morning, Amina would carry a small basket and a notebook and start exploring corners of the forest that she had never been to before. She carefully recorded each type of plant she encountered, from the shape of the leaves, flowers, and stems to their scent and taste. She learned how they grew, the environmental conditions they needed, and the unique characteristics of each plant. Amina also spent a lot of time learning from the elders in the village, who were knowledgeable about herbs and traditional medicine. She listened to the stories of the herbs they used to cure diseases, their secret remedies, and their experiences through hard work and love of learning. Amina gradually grasped this valuable knowledge. Once, when she discovered a small tree growing near a stream, with dark green leaves and pure white flowers, she felt that this tree had something special. She brought some leaves and flowers home and began to experiment. After many trials and adjustments, Amina created a medicine from this tree that could heal wounds quickly. She used this medicine to treat injured animals, and the results were amazing. Gradually, Amina developed the skill of processing herbs into many different medicines, from wound-healing ointments to pain-relieving liquids to powders to treat colds. She also learned how to combine herbs to enhance their healing effects. Each time she discovered a new formula, she felt she was getting closer to her goal of becoming a talented healer. Not only did Amina heal animals, she also began to help people in her village when they were sick. At first, people were skeptical about her abilities, but after witnessing the effectiveness of her remedies, they began to trust her and come to her whenever they needed her. People with colds, stomachaches, or injuries from accidents were all successfully treated by Amina. The story of Amina's talent spread everywhere. From neighboring villages to remote areas, people came to her for help. And Amina was always willing to share her knowledge. She not only cured illnesses, but also taught those interested how to recognize and use herbs, helping them take care of their own health. People in the village began to look at Amina differently. They were surprised and admired what she had achieved. Children who used to tease her now apologized and tried to befriend her. Her family also began to recognize her worth and spent more time caring for her. After becoming a talented healer, Amina realized that healthcare was only one part of improving the lives of the villagers. To truly bring prosperity and sustainable development, she decided to learn about modern farming and animal husbandry. Amina began to learn from the best farmers in the village and sought new knowledge from old books she found in a forgotten warehouse. She spent many hours reading and researching advanced animal husbandry techniques, how to care for animals to make them healthier and more productive. She also learned how to crossbreed crops to produce better harvests and better withstand harsh weather conditions. One day, Amina decided to put her hand to the test. She designed a small farm model that combined modern farming techniques and folk experience. She started raising chickens, ducks, goats, and sheep, and experimented with growing crops such as corn, rice, and sweet potatoes. She cared for each animal and each plant with love and care. The results were amazing. Amina's animals were healthy, fertile, and produced high-quality products. Her fields were always lush and productive. The bumper crops and quality livestock products not only improved her family's life, but also benefited the whole community. The villagers began to take notice and learn from Amina. She did not hesitate to share her knowledge and experience with everyone. She organized small workshops and tutorials to teach villagers how to care for animals and plants, how to use organic fertilizers and natural pesticides. She also encouraged people to use natural resources sustainably and responsibly. With Amina's guidance and support, the lives of the Zuberi villagers gradually changed. Their lives became more prosperous, their children were well educated, and they no longer had to worry about food and clothing. The villagers' respect and admiration for Amina grew. Amina became a symbol of hope and renewal in the community, and people worshipped her as a hero. The story of Amina and her achievements became legendary. Told from generation to generation, she proved that with perseverance, love, and dedication, anyone can create miracles and make dreams come true.